This chilly start to the week here today. We do know, Keith has told us, warmer temps are here later in the weekend, next weekend too.
And while that has a lot of people thinking about the great outdoors and recreation, like maybe camping or hiking, should also have us thinking about another aspect of warm weather: the bugs. The bugs. Se Kwon, she joins us live with what we need to know about the return of those mosquitoes and tick season, of course. Good morning, Se.
Hey, good morning to you guys. Yeah, that's always top of mind, especially as we approach these warmer days. It's not quite there, obviously mosquitoes aren't really around right now, especially with our cooler start to our days, but we know it is just around the corner, so buckle up. Now, the bulk of our mosquito population really depends on our weather conditions. Here in Minnesota, we deal with a lot of summer floodwater mosquitoes, which ebb and flow based on rain. We also deal with what's called standing water breeding mosquitoes, which are a little less rain dependent. This species actually tends to stay more consistent in both dry and wet conditions, although that population is, of course, much lower than those floodwater mosquitoes. The Metropolitan Mosquito Control District says we could see a slower start to the spring when it comes to these mosquitoes, but it is anticipating a pretty big spike later in the summer.
National Weather Service is predicting that we're going to have a drier summer this year, back to kind of where we were pre-2024. So it doesn't know, we don't know how dry it's going to be, if it's going to be a total drought or if it's going to be slightly less than normal. So if that stays true, we're probably not going to see as many floodwater mosquitoes. So maybe the 4th of July spike is really all that we see. But there will definitely be enough around the 4th of July of those cattail mosquitoes, which are pretty aggressive and tend to feed on humans, that people are definitely going to notice a spike this year.
Well, tick season is also approaching, but the thing about these ticks is that they can actually survive the colder months. Their activity is much lower in the wintertime, but the MMCD says they are out right now, and that population will only increase as our days get warmer. This, of course, is a good reminder to make sure you are checking yourself, especially if you're out in wooded areas, if you're in long grassy areas, and to start putting those flea and tick preventatives on your dogs. Back to you guys.
Right. To think about there.
That's the downside of spring and summer, but we'll take it.
Right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.